YouTube, what is good? It is your boy Stimmy 2 times back at you again today with another Apex Legends video. And in today's video, guys, we have the ultimate Season 18 Movement Legend tier list. And guys, I have played with all of these legends in Season 18, and I've tried to get a good grasp on who is at the top and who is more towards the lower, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. And some picks are pretty obvious, but then again, there is some newcomers entering into the top tiers. So I would really love to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments below. If you guys do agree with me or not, I would love to hear where you guys would rank some of these legends. And if you guys do enjoy the video, I would really appreciate if you liked the video and also possibly left a subscribe, as we are on the road to 700 subs. The growth has been insane, y'all, and I'm truly appreciative. Alright, y'all, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Alright, y'all, let's get straight into this tier list. So all the legends in F tier are just not movement legends at all, so we're just going to leave them down here, and this is the group we're going to focus on. So we'll just start and just go down the line here. So first of all, we have Valkyrie. Now, Valkyrie as a movement legend has a lot of verticality and just more so freedom, but it's also very slow when she does it, especially when using her jetpack. But her ultimate is also nice for movement, so I think in terms of just movement's sake, I think I'm going to put Valkyrie A tier. I could see B, but for now, I'm going to go A. Next, we have Bloodhound. Now, Bloodhound as a movement legend, this really only comes into effect with his ultimate, but his ultimate is very, very good. So, I'm going to have to go A tier, just based on his ultimate, because you move faster than anyone in the game when you have that popped. So that's definitely really nice, especially along with the wall hacks. But yeah, I think Bloodhound and A makes a lot of sense for movement wise. Next we have Ashe, and I think I'm gonna put Ashe in B tier. It's just, again, this is one of those ones where it's just her ultimate. It is effective, but it is kind of like wonky when you are trying to use it, and it is a one-way portal only, so people can easily follow you if you're really, really weak, and it's just kind of but it's still very, very useful, so I think B tier is a nice placement. Next, we have Octane, and I'm going to put Octane in S tier because we all know Octane's capabilities as a movement legend, and he just straight up belongs in S tier because that's basically his entire kit, is just movement in general. I mean, again, we all know about Octane at this point, so I think S tier is a solid placement for him. Next, we have Vantage, and honestly, guys, before the Revenant rework, I would put Vantage in probably A, but as of now, since there are better legends, I think I'm going to put Vantage B tier. It's still an effective kit, but just there's legends that do it better. I would probably put her over Ashe for sure. But I don't know, guys. It's just when new legends get movement abilities and they're pretty much the exact same thing but better, it's kind of hard to rank them higher. So I think B is a solid spot for it. Next, we have Revenant. And once Revenant got his Reborn kit, he absolutely became the most amazing movement legend in the entire game. I would probably honestly put him over Octane, but that's just me. It's just the stuff that you can pull off with Revenant as just pure movement is pretty ridiculous. So I think S tier is definitely a fair spot. We got Wraith, and honestly, guys, I was thinking B, but I don't know. I think A is a solid spot for her because her portal and phase is definitely just really, really useful still, and it's awesome for rotating and just getting out of bad situations. But it's easy to track and easy to follow, so you just have to remember that, but it's still very, very useful. Next, we have Horizon. And honestly, guys, I think Horizon is definitely still an S tier movement legend as far as that goes. and it just hasn't really changed at all. She's still insanely good. That comboed with her passive is just ridiculous and leads to some amazing plays and just getting the hell out of there. I think S tier is definitely a very fair placement for her. Let me know what you guys think about that. Next is Pathfinder. Pathfinder is automatic S tier. It's not just because he's my main either, just his grapple is amazing and doesn't like co-align with like how Apex movement works, as you're able to move in ways that no other legend can, and you can launch yourself quite far with his grapple, and obviously his zip line is insane for rotations. Pathfinder hasn't really gone anywhere off the movement list, and I think S tier is a very fair spot for him. Next we have Loba. I was going to go S tier for Loba, but I think A is fair. Again, this is in due fact to Revenant being reworked. Previously, Loba definitely would have been S tier for me, but Revenant just kind of does things better, guys. Just, you know, Revenant made a pretty big change to the whole movement legend tier list thing going. So, I think S is a pretty fair spot. Next, we have Newcastle, and I think Newcastle is definitely a B tier movement legend as far as that goes. Again, a lot of these legends above him just do it better, but his castle wall still is very useful and can protect teammates as well. And finally, last but not least, we have Bangalore, and I'm going to put Bangalore in A tier. I think she definitely belongs here. Her double time comes in so clutch in a lot of different situations and is extremely useful. And I just think A tier is definitely a very fair placement for her. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all watching.